Chiropractor Graykowski, otherwise known as Dr. Bob, Robert Graykowski, was my chiropractor several years ago, and because of his bizarre techniques and manipulations, he did a maneuver on me called his Harley Davidson, and he tore soft tissue in my right hip joint. So I'm now going to see a surgeon today and discuss having surgery next week. So let's go on into the surgeon's office and talk about what we've got to do. Let me add that Dr. Graykowski is aware of this. I've sent him a certified letter and a couple faxes asking that he cover my deductible for the surgery, and at first he has not responded. He has totally avoided this, and we'll see if he responds here with a little more time and maybe this video. So let's go on into my doctor's office over here and discuss what he's going to do next Wednesday as far as surgery to repair the damage that Dr. Bob caused.
Okay.
Dr. Green.
Yes.
So I'm scheduled for surgery next Wednesday for my right hip. Can you explain to me, I told you that this chiropractor did this Harley Davidson maneuver, which was basically, he said, lay on your left side, stick your right knee out, and then he balanced himself with my hands here, and he pushed my knee and made my hip pop. Would that tear that soft tissue in that joint? Could that tear that?
It could, yeah. I mean, that's usually the painful movements that cause the limbs to hurt is the kind of flexion and intra-rotation, and that's where the head rubs against the rim of the acetabulum where the labrum is, and that's usually where we find the tears, and that's how we reproduce some of the pain that people feel, is bringing them up and flexing them in, and that's usually where it rubs. And then on your X-rays, there's a little bump on the neck in that area, and that's what usually causes by those two things rubbing together can cause the tear. Yeah.
Okay. So do you think with this surgery then we can, what's the success rate that I could expect to receive?
If it's just a labral tear and the cartilage surfaces look good, the success rate is usually 80-85%. If the cartilage, as the cartilage gets thinner and thinner, the success rate goes down. So the better your cartilage is, the better your chance of success. The more wear on the cartilage is, the lower the chance of you'll have success from the sense that the labral tear will be gone, that will be taken care of, and we're going to take away that bump, but the cartilage surfaces would still give you some residual arthritis type symptoms.
Okay. But according to my MRI and my X-ray, my tissue looks good. It's just a tear that's causing this pain.
Yeah, so based on the X-rays and the MRI, the joint space appears to be well maintained, and that's usually a good indicator that the cartilage is going to be okay.
Great.
Not always, but it's a good start.
Okay.
All right?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, bud.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon.
All righty.
Okay.
Okay, there's Dr. Bob's sign to his office. Dr. Robert Graykowski. And there's the office right there. They're closed for lunch right now. And I'm just going to zoom in on his sign a little bit here. And then I'm going to tell you a little story here in a few minutes about what he did to me, what happened, what went wrong when he did it, how he has not been forthright in being honest about things, and how he has threatened legal action against me. So we'll talk about that in a few minutes, but I just wanted to show you his clinic here. Chiropractic USA, Dr. Robert Graykowski, Carmichael, California. And the office itself right there. Okay? There he is, right there. That's him. That's what he looks like. Drives a nice Mercedes. That was Dr. Bob. Okay, so you saw the office of Robert Graykowski, and that's where Dr. Bob performs his bizarre techniques and manipulations. I came to his clinic several years ago because of my neck. When Dr. Bob started popping my hips, I asked him why, and he said, because all bones are connected to each other and all work in conjunction with each other. Shortly after the visits where he was popping my hips, I was experiencing pain and couldn't sit comfortably. When I told him about it, he quickly referred me over to his assistant at his other office. His assistant tried undoing what Dr. Bob did to me with no success. I then requested my X-rays and was seen by an orthopedic doctor who did an MRI which shows a tear in the soft tissue of my hip joint. I've asked Dr. Bob to pay my deductible for my surgery to repair what he broke, and he would not respond. When I sent him my third letter asking him to pay my partial amount for surgery, he finally called me, but pretended he was from the legal department of Chiropractic USA, and that I should cease and desist with my request or he would take legal action against me. I immediately knew it was Dr. Bob I was talking to, and I recognized the phone number he was calling from. Not once has Dr. Bob offered to help me, but instead has threatened me with legal action. It proves that he does not care about his patients, and once he damages your body, he won't offer anything to restore your health, but threaten you instead. I'm making this video to warn you, if you're considering any chiropractic care from Dr. Bob with Chiropractic USA, I am a victim of his bizarre techniques, which has caused me to seek professional care from a real certified orthopedic surgeon to restore my health caused by Robert Graykowski in Carmichael, California. He hurt me, won't help me, and has threatened me with legal action if I expose the truths about his chiropractic care and facility. I am having to pay a minimum of $3,500 to repair the tear in my hip caused by Dr. Bob Graykowski, and I'm warning anyone who is even thinking about using him as a chiropractor to beware. He acts like he cares about your health, but in the end, he's only after your money and may cause you serious harm to your health. Beware of Robert Graykowski.